They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
Should do the trick.
Gentha. Poor Gentha. Where is she? There she is.
Get down!
Alright, back to the Carnifex. Dang it. Someone dead?
They're rappelling down the sidewall. Ground floor.
No armor? I mean ammo. Alright, these guys are pretty easy to take out. I mean, they get funneled right into your line of sight. You incinerate. Hi. What? I didn't say that. I said warp ammo. I know it appears orange, so it won't really help, but you want these guys to be damaged however possible. Alright, get ready. Boss fight. Grenade launcher. You might as well equip him with an assault rifle too. Carnifex. That was an odd sound clip. If you don't take that thing out fast, they start coming at you from the side.
Getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
That's not good. Poor Garrus got hit by a rocket. That's generally not something that you want to happen. Anyway, just got to meet up with an old friend.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
So it's a good idea to go and talk to him as soon as you have a chance. We'll ignore the tech lab for now. We'll come back to it in a moment. Let's go talk to Joker. Kind of disappointed he didn't say anything about Morden. Usually he is.
Heard about Ferris Fields? Any news on your brother?
It's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Let's go talk to Jokes. Hey there.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
And now we wait.
Op check is clean. Was that button? Nah.
Shutters. I always play with the shutters when I'm up here. I never discovered that till my last playthrough.
Hanging in space with a jazz trio. Now coming with the bass. Boom, 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 boom.
I love Joker.
Sorry, that was supposed to go to my earpiece.
So he scats and then listens to porn. That's nice. Alright, Kelly. Anything you got to say?
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's been through a lot, not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It'll be all right."
Garrus doesn't need anyone to hold him.
True. How may I help you, Commander?
Random turnaround.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
If you choose the option that says, "Oh, I feel the same way, I want to hold him too," she'll say, "You guys would make a really cute couple." He's romanceable in this game, in case you didn't know. Anyway, reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorath, a nearby planet in the Fadar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. The operative is beyond rescue. Recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. From John Woodson. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the news feed and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are, if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been part of it. I'll make the most with what you did for me. And then, Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis' clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I'll keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. Now let's go talk to Garrus. And we might as well have a chat with Miranda while we're there. And after that, I'm going to give my camera a quick rest. They still haven't doled out all the squad. We're taking who on what missions for this game yet. So I'll finish that up right now when I give my camera a rest. Miranda! You wanna talk?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity, genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
And the door closes.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
I think it'd be more interesting instead of Ferris Fields as in Ferris wheel, it'd be Ferris Fields, Ferrous. Fields made of iron. Where's Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look. Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. They didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Poor Garrus. Anyway, now we're gonna go do some upgrades. And after that, let's see where we're gonna go. Yeah, after that we visit Omega again, just for a bit. But we're gonna be doing a lot of little side quests. Codex, journal, squad, warp, or overload. Ah, both. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna save my game right here. I'm gonna give my camera a quick rest, okay? I will be back in 5-10 minutes, but of course I'll only be a few seconds for you. Bye! Alright, I spent a lot of time putting in the last of my squad. There's only one that I can't decide on. The rest, I'm pretty good. Alright, oh, I'm going back to Omega right now. Okay. Oh, alright, so I will note that today it's Thursday, and, I can't record on Friday unless I record Friday night, but I'm not sure if that'll be possible. It might be, but I'm not sure yet. Saturday night is also a possibility, like after my mom goes to bed, otherwise I'd annoy her.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Okay. So let's see what we have to do here. We're gonna... go talk to Arya. But there's other stuff to do here too.
Come on, let me in.
That's just the first of our things to do.
Arya has work for it. You hear it? Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle nut up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on a payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done. You'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
So we're not gonna go talk to Arya right now? Well.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you to remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh, no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Helena Blake. Good to see her again.
Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Severan's invasion 2 years ago.
Order a drink from this guy.
One drink. That's all it takes. Racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying, the strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Wrong way. Wait, right way? Wrong way? Right way? Right way! Sorry, I can't remember. There are several ways you can deal with this guy.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forman.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the porch.
Not taking any chances.
Yeah, so, if you're a renegade, you can make him drink his own poison. That one's kind of cruel.
Can't use Batarians to shake more money on the humans. Too much bad blood. Someone always gets it coming. Send one of your Solarians instead. It's safer. No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then you'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my friend, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
He just randomly slides back. Anyway, the assassins are down here.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
I just love how Shepard gets that done. She doesn't even draw her gun. She just goes in and kicks and punches, and the others do the work with their guns.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve for what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to Arya, and then I'm gonna give my camera another rest. I don't like how hot it's getting, so I'm gonna go take it out into my living room and put it in front of the fan for a few minutes.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
There aren't.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant. Patriarch has more influence than you thought. I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours. Can use any help we can get. Whatever you find is yours to deal with. Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history. Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get mine, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend. I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals. We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. It wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle. My people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari. Superior intel? Assassination? That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay.
Sex.
Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
Interesting. Let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to listen.
Cade Malenko. Got it covered. Yeah, I'm not buying brandy on Omega. You can get that for chocolate somewhere else. Anyway, I think that's it, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're getting off Omega right now.
Come on, let me in.
I'll give my camera a quick break. Blow some cold air through it.
Regardless, this news is a major boon for Omega. Things can finally resume as usual.
After I give it a break, let's say 10 minutes, we'll have about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and maybe 2.5 hours to keep recording. So we'll get some side quests done, go check out the Citadel maybe. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Bye! It's all nice and cool now. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Blue air straight through the SD card hole. That should keep it cool for another half an hour, maybe an hour if I'm lucky. Anyway, ooh. Now we're gonna have a little emotional thing. Let's start over here. We have fuel. Let's check out all the planets. Rich? Yep. So with Miranda's modifications, this should go pretty fast.
Rope away. Probe away.
See how our iridium supplies are going down. The ones that I have the most problems with, though, are platinum and palladium. Those are used up like you wouldn't believe. And they're less common than iridium when you're planet scanning. So, you gotta get as much of those as possible, as often as possible.
Probe launched.
Not to say that iridium isn't important, too. You'll find like boxes of it on missions and stuff. We've already found a few, but it's mostly been Element 0, I think.
Probe away.
But as I said before, Element 0 is all but useless. Well, not useless, but you know, it's not all that valuable because you just get so much of it.
Away.
But anyway, go off to the Normandy crash site. See, that one way fast. That's great. Okay. Moving on. Check out all the little planets here. Sometimes you'll just come across one and Edie will tell you that she's detected something. And you can go down and check it out. But not here. We're just not going to plan a scan right now. We have more important things to do. Like Normandy crash site.
Only half our fuel remains.
When you run out of fuel, you have to use up some of your resources to get back to a relay system. Which can be annoying if you're out planet scanning. And I'm only doing this so that I know which systems I need to go to and which I don't. Because you see how it has like 60% up there? I'm gonna look at this. When I get back, 80%. So it'll tell you, the map will tell you which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. So this is where we crashed and Shepard died.
Rogue launched. Something on our sensors.
Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs of mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. You take this mission alone. You don't take anyone with you. I guess it's too personal for Shepard to want to include anyone else, even someone like Garrus. Basically what you have to do is you have to search the wreckage for dog tags. And you'll get flashbacks at certain areas. The old bridge. The old airlock. I mean, that right there, that's where Shepard died. Right here. Good grief. And you can place the monument right here if you want to. But I never place it there. There's always one place in particular that I place the monument. Because it seems to fit there better than anywhere else. Where is it? There it is. So just keep walking around. Oh, also there's a lot of Ezo around here. I mean, it's a ship crash, so big surprise. There are dog tags inside these. The first time I played through this level, I ignored those. So I went around looking for like the last 3 or 4 dog tags. I'm like, where are they? And I finally shot one of those things in frustration. And hey, a dog tag, so. We'll go ahead and head up here. The old galaxy map. blah 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 spoke to the commander about this. I blah blah all these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. S blah 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 damn Dasari. And a Corian! What does Shepard think this is, a zoo? Blah 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 with the Corian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve a lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would blah 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 babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. Blah 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 for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. Blah 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 how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Blah blah. Shepard brought all these aliens on board. There's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say blah 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 die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Navigator Presley. Remember how he was kinda xenophobic in the first one? He learned his lesson. It's really a shame that he had to die. You can place the monument there if you want. Dog tag. Oh. I want to go back up there for a second. Another dog tag. Over here, though. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway, there's the Mako. Still intact. Let's take a look at it. That was our Mako. Place the monument there. Let's go get this Ezo. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. No. It's holding back. I hate this. Don't you freaking hate that? You have to sneeze and it just sits there like, haha, you can't get rid of me, bitch. Let's go up in here. Those are the sleeper pods. We never really went back there except to get a codex entry at one point. Kind of depressing to think that people slept in these, but okay. I suppose they know what they're doing. Probably why I'm not in charge of building, you know, futuristic warships. We're not going over to the right yet. Our shuttle? Ezo! Look at that. Kinda makes you miss ME1. You could put the monument right here. Let's see, how many dog tags do we have left? I always seem to miss at least one along the way. It's really annoying. Oh, I know I'm missing something. Where is it? Let's not go over there right now. I'm gonna go look for it. Alright, 17 of 20 dog tags collected. There's a place where you can get something. Ah, there's a place where you can get another dog tag. There's also some Ezo apparently. Gimme. Gimme. is... So at one point you can walk along a ridge like this, and at the end is something important. But where is that? Over here? Hope it's over here. I don't want to wander around lost forever. Aha! There it is. Okay, I will say, all this talking really is taking a toll on my voice. Ah, my old N7 helmet. Or rather, Shepard's old N7 helmet. Whatever. For all intents and purposes of this walkthrough, I am Shepard. I could never be badass enough to be Shepard. Scared of frickin' spiders, weird noises, fire. That's probably the #1 reason I could never, like, do anything that Shepard has done. Fire. Fire is my worst fear. I hate fire. Fire terrifies the crap out of me. I don't do fire, alright? Even frickin' candles make me nervous. Alright? That's my phobia. You know how everyone pretty much has a phobia? One of the most common ones is arachnophobia, or people are afraid of clowns or whatever. Mine is fire. I guess pyrophobia? Oh. Okay, this is really hard to get up on top of. Shepard always slides down. I might have to go a different way. It's really irritating. Come on, let me up. Alright, now for the grand finale, I guess. Got the dog tag over there, right? Yep. Ashley. And we're still missing one dog tag. That's great. I'm gonna go find it, I swear. Where is the damn thing? I don't want to wander around here forever. Walkthroughs aren't supposed to go on for a billion years, but that's what's gonna happen. Because I'm missing one frickin' dog tag. Alright, let's retrace my steps, but backwards. That sometimes works. Got everything up there. Wait, did I see a little pop-up thingy? No. Ah! It's up there! It's up there! I know where it is! I know where it is! The dog tag! Let me up. Final dog tag! Yes. Alright. Got all the dog tags, now it's time to go place the monument. In a very important place. I always like to honor my fallen human squad mate. Whether it be Caden or Ashley. Here we go. Now you can actually return to this planet at any time you want, at any time through the game, and replace that monument somewhere else. But we're not going to. I like it where it is. Makes you wonder though, who exactly do they think will be coming to this monument? I mean, do they think that tourists are going to come and land down here on a frozen rock and come see the wreckage of a ship that they might not even know exists? I don't know. Well, we got the dog tags, placed the monument, and got my old helmet. And you can find that helmet as a decoration in your cabin. So now where to? I think now we go rescue the Cerberus operative. Okay. Oh, by the way, something that I have found is that when you exit a system, let's say I'm heading for Amada right there, you don't have to hit this arrow in order to be going in that direction. You can hit it all the way over on the other side of the system, and it'll be fine.
I have detected an anomaly.
So when you have to leave, just head for the nearest edge of the system, and then you can get there.
655321. Launching probe. System operator is... I have found something.
Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. Is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Now for this one we're taking Jacob and Zaid. We're not taking Garrus because I figure he could use some time to recover, you know, from being hit by a frickin' rocket. Oops. I'm used to having to press X to select a squad mate. They changed around a lot of buttons in this game compared to the first game. Like, for example, the back button, you know, opposite from the start button, used to be throw a grenade. Now it's holster your gun. There's some hidden refined platinum. I'm mixing up words now. I must be more tired than I thought. Tireder? Is that a word? More tired than I thought. Anyway, careful. Oops. You. These guys will sneak up on you.
Headshot!
When they're hurting.
Gravity's working further, huh?
You're dead.
Reload.
Finish down!
Oh, stop it with the barriers. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in Arachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture. Having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse, he had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' assistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as you control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. I would like your stuff, Eclipse. Oh, okay, I did tell you I was going to tell you how I do that so fast. If you'll notice, there's a circuit pattern on the back of it. It took me a while to figure out, but those circuits are not just for show. They actually connect. See, when I connect these two, a little line lights up in between them. So by following the path of the circuits with your eyes, you can actually figure out which ones are which without having to play the matching game that it wants you to play. Whoa.
Weakening their integrity.
I don't need you, Vanguard. Get out of here.
Taking fire. You'll die next.
Will I? You certainly don't need your combat drone. You. Moral. You the guy in charge? Ah, shield. There we go. Too bad for you. I'm better at fighting than you thought. Yeah, people generally who go up against Commander Shepard don't win. You'd think they'd figure that out by now. Anyway, there's some good stuff down here if you want to go get it. Just some platinum. No more people to fight though, so you're good. Ones that are down here, always connected. These are connected. These are connected. Once you do this for a long time, you start to memorize the layouts of some of the circuit connections. That looks pretty brutal. Wouldn't have liked to be that guy.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Upload data to Alliance, Paragon. Upload data to Cerberus. Will help your cause. Recover data for yourself. Never tried it.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Yeah, Shepard really doesn't like Cerberus. You'd think they'd learn that by now. Camera's getting hot again, damn it. Let's see how long it'll last without being plugged in. It'll do it some good to get away from the plug. That's what's heating it up so much. If I had more battery packs, this wouldn't be a problem, but I don't have the money to go buying a bunch of battery packs for this.